Hello guys, it is Misty here, and today I will be giving you the long-awaited barn tour of Winterbourne Acres. So, here we go. I've been working for a long time on this barn, and I'm very lazy, and it took me ages to get this all set up, but I'm really excited to finally show it to you. So here we go. So, right here is a little entrance sign thing, and it's in a tree, I don't know. So, I'm gonna go back and show you. So, right here is the parking for guests and stuff, and here's just random old car, just parking. And then if you come over here, here is a truck and trailer. And so right here we have Megan, who is currently cleaning out our trailer after a show. And there's the trailer, it has wood shavings in it, and there's a hay net back there. And so she is cleaning out the trailer. There's the truck. Alright, so let's head up. Alright, ignore my room with a pink and purple floor. I really hate it. It's old though. So here's the sign. It says Winterbourne Acres. It has boarding, lessons and shows, and more. And here is a little bench if you want to watch people in the arena. So there's a bench. And so let's head over to our first barn right here on the left. Let me turn the light on so you can see. Alright, so in our first stop, we have Firefly, or Dream the Stars. He is a thoroughbred gelding. And there's his name tag holder. And then over here we have Aztec, or Sierra Nevada. He is a Mustang. There's his nameplate. And over in the corner we have Napoleon, and I'm not sure what breed he is. I just got him new. And he is a parade horse, that's why thing. Alright. And then over here we have a small pack box. Sorry, my camera's not focusing well on this light. It doesn't do well on this light. And then right here we have Jade, or my little gem, and he's Chelsea's pony. And over here we have our boarder stall, and currently it is being used by Sundance, who's over there in the arena currently. Alright, let's go over to the arena now. Alright, so right here we have Ashley riding Sundance, and Sundance is the one being boarded here. I'm not sure what kind of pony he is, and he doesn't have a show name. And he is actually literally being boarded. My friend wants me to keep him here because she's worried he'll get hurt. And so there's currently a lesson going on, and there's some jumps. And this is Laura. She is the owner of and manager of Winterbourne Acres, and she's also a competitor. And then over in the corner we have Chelsea, who is currently riding Mr. Gold, or My Golden Star, who is a quarter horse. Okay, let's continue. So over here on the right we have one of our stallion barns. So right here we have Galaxy, or one of the Galaxies crossed. He was my first traditional Breyer, and he is a quarter horse. And also over here on the left we have Sail, or Ride the Seas, who is also a quarter horse. And then finally we have Cedric, or Call Me Dancing stall, but he's not in here. And there's his halter and stuff. And here is his tack box, it's filled with all his possessions. That's Brenda's jacket, who is his owner, and his blanket, and all his awards. Actually, Laura owns him, but Brenda is just his rider and stuff. So here they are right now, and it's Brenda, and she's taking Cedric back to his stall after some work. Alright, let's visit the tack room now. Alright, so the light finally got to work, sorry about that. Alright, so here is our tack room. Alright, sorry, I cut it off. Okay. There are lots of posters of horses on the wall. And then we have our western bridle, some crops, some extra halters, which aren't currently any extra ones, our saddle pad rack, and over on the right we have our sport bridle, our dressage, hunter, pony, and racing. Alright, so here's one western saddle, a sports saddle, racing saddle, and another Western. And up here, there's an extra rack, the pony saddle rack, the hunter saddle rack, and the dressage saddle rack. Okay, there's our tack room. I'm really proud of it. It's been a while making it. And there even is a light in it. Alright, in our next stall, we have Mr. Goldstall, who currently did well at his first show, Chelsea. There's his halter. And over here we have London, or Cemeteries of London. He's a little wacko. And there's a sleeve rope. Alright, on the right we have Max, who's one of our dogs. And then up the ladder here we have some blankets and some storage, which just says a wheelbarrow and a muck bucket and all that kind of stuff. You can't really see it, but there's not much to look at in there. And then down the ladder we have our feed room, and there's some grain, some oats, some feed, some vet supplies, supplements, feed, some troughs, hay, more feed, and buckets, and a feed bag. So there's the feed room. Alright, so let's head right over here. And here we have Storm, or Impending Storm. And next we have Nova, or Speed of Light, and Rose, or Dark Rose. And she is a very well trained thoroughbred. She's one of our best competitors besides Cedric here. And then next we have Ink, or Paint the Sky, and her full Blue, or Little Boy Blue. And also, I'd like to say, please don't steal these show names, because I worked really hard on them. And if you need inspiration, I get lots of the show names after real horses that compete at my barn in real life. Like Little Boy Blue, there's a horse there that competes at my barn, his name's. So anyway, here's our first little pasture. And these gates do latch and unlatch. And right here's a water trough, some hay. And in here we have Florence, or Free Flowing. And she's a thoroughbred mare, she's just galloping out. And then we have a run-in stall. Okay, over here we have some cross-country dumps behind my bunk bed. And here we have some dog food and water. And this is Goldie, he's one of our golden retrievers. Very creative name, I know. Here was our wash stall / cross ties. Well, it's not really cross ties yet, but I will be making cross ties soon, hopefully. And then we have Rosie here, who is sponging down Jack, or Flapjack Jack. And she's just giving him a bath, and Rosie is one of our jockeys here. And, okay, here we have another one of our barns. There is Othello, or King of the Hill. And we have Charisma, or a double rainbow, and Comet, or Shooting Star. And I'd like to point out all of these have bedding in them. I just went to get some wood chips from a pet store, and they're really cheap, and they work well. Oh yes, there's my list of names. I can't remember all their show names, it takes a while. So here is Wolfman, or Lupus Lupus, and Tato, or Quick as a Whip. They're both thoroughbred racehorses. And in here we have Wolfman's box, which has a fly mask in it and some fly spray, because he is allergic to flies. And then on the left we have Raven, or what's her show name? Or Dark as Night. Okay, sorry about that. And this is kind of a current style. It's not really gonna last that long. Okay. And then next here we have Lacey and her full spot, and Lacey doesn't have a show name yet. Right here we have an Arabian bridle that I made, and a grooming box, sorry. Oh, and there's a dead fly, I need to clean that up. I haven't really been taking good care of my barn. This barn I haven't touched on. Anyway, here is Belle, or Lady Amethyst, and her full flicker, or Amidst the Dark. She won second at her show. She's a good girl. Mostly she's just a dam to me. Versus she's a bred mare, so we use her. Because back in the day, she was a very good competitor in cross country. And then there's a fake fly. And there's Theo, our third dog. I know I have so many dogs. Alright, and then here is our last little addition to the barn. It's a pasture, and I did use green turf in this because that was all I had. And there's a trough, and there is another boarder. He is a little foal. I'm not sure what his name is. And he's already been weaned, so that's why he's all on his own. And I know it's not realistic because I just don't have a mom for him. And then we have Moonbeam. He doesn't have a shrine. And then Ranger, or Ranger's Apprentice. And this basically wraps up the barn tour in my room. Guess there was more in the other room. So, I really hate my room because it's all pink and purple. But now that I'm done with this, let me go show you what I've been working on. It's not quite finished. Alright, here in the other room is something I've been working on. It's not quite finished, but here is a barn that I've been working on. So right here are the doors you go into. And there are stalls on each side. So here is one stall, and the door opens. You know, like this time to do this. Alright, so here's a barn I've been working on. It does not have any horses yet because I cannot fit it in my room, and I do not have any horses that would fit in it yet. I'm planning to put my Breyerfest horses in this barn. So I made it out of one huge cardboard box, and it has 4 stalls in it and an aisleway. I based it off a barn in real life, and I actually think it turned out pretty great. So what do you guys think about this barn? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my barn tour. I'm just going to give you a quick overview now before I wrap it up. Let's go see. Parking. Chicken trailer. I planned one day to get a huge mat and I can fit it in the corner and then try to put sand in it to make it look so it's not like paint ground. Oh, and also, I don't know if you want to see it, here's my shelf. And right here is Tizzle Shadow and stuff in the corner, you don't want to see it. This is a foal that I haven't found a mom for yet. And then here's one of my first customs who was hideous. I tried using the mohair stuff with him and it did not turn out very well. I don't really like him that much. And then we have Bob. He's the one that I got signed at Breyerfest. It's Foxy. So there's his. And then we have Arrow and Sunny. Sunny was my first ever Breyer. She's a peg leg. That's my shelf. It's very messed up. And well, I hope you enjoyed my barn tour, people. Thank you for watching. I hope you like it. And bye.